Executive session. Start with the roll call.
Mrs. Elder.
Present.
Mr. Hauser. Mr. Laser.
Here.
Mrs. Maines.
Here.
Mrs. Kozar. Here. Mr. Music.
Here.
Mr. Palmer. Dr. Zorch.
Here.
Dr. Lockwood.
Here. At this time, we'd like to have a moment of silence for Jennifer Linder Singler, who was our Mountain View Elementary School special education teacher since 2006. And tragically, she passed away 2 weeks ago. And we send our condolences to her family and to her son. And we will truly miss her as a teacher and as a partner in special education at Mountain View. So at this time, could we please have a moment of silence? Thank you very much. Because we have a resolution on the meeting tonight, we will have a hearing of visitors where anyone can come to the podium and ask questions or make comments on anything on tonight's agenda, stating the name and address. We'll start with the solicitor's report.
There will be on the agenda for next week the approval of a sales agreement for the school district to purchase the property. About a year ago, three lots next to the administration building and a home on the west side of the administration building came available for sale. And we had a long negotiation with a representative of the owner of the lots. And ultimately, after quite a bit of negotiation, we were able to get a purchase price for the 3 lots of $115,000. The property, as I indicated, is on the west side of the administration building, on the same side of the road, and immediately adjoins the administration building. The school district and your solicitors believe very strongly that the real estate will add considerable value, not only to the administration building, but also to the new Latrobe Elementary School building, as it will be able to supply parking for the administration building, important off-street parking, and it will supply considerable overflow parking for events at Latrobe Elementary School. The purchase price, as I indicated, is $115,000, and that will be on the agenda for you to act on next week. And that's all I know.
Thank you. And I have no legislative report, education and planning, Mrs. Mays. Thank you. The student report with your new representatives, Adam Hoffman and Samantha Piper, will resume in September, so the students will be back this month. Dr. Teffert, you're going to handle the enrollment report this evening?
Yes, the enrollment report is attached. Are there any questions pertaining to the report?
How are we enrollment-wise compared to last year?
We just looked at that. As far as if we always look at the kindergarten numbers, our incoming kindergarten for this year is 218 students. As of last year, 232 students. So we're down slightly, but overall pretty consistent in the other grades. Any other questions?
You want to continue with education?
Sure, we're gearing up for the opening day. Our new teachers actually started this past Thursday with their first teacher induction day, and met the administrative staff, also participated in some events with technology as well as Alice training. Their second day of teacher induction is actually the following, the 24th, after our first 3 in-service days when the teachers come in. So our opening day is the 21st at 8 o'clock at the senior high. You are all welcome to attend. With that being said, there are special programs being offered in professional development by buildings for the teachers. On our opening day for students on the 28th, just a reminder, our K through 6 students will be attending as usual. And we have our special program, our web program, Where Everybody Belongs, and our Link Crew program, both mentorship programs to help in those transition grades. So our 7th grade students will be attending, and the 8th grade web leaders will be there providing the orientation for our 7th graders. Remainder of the 8th graders will attend the following day, as the same as with our 9th grade students who will all be in attendance, and our 11th and 12th grade Link Crew leaders will be providing the orientation and activities for that day. So we're extremely excited for this to begin. I know our leaders at both junior and senior high for the web and link have spent countless hours this summer preparing the activities, working with our student leaders. So we're just extremely excited for that to begin. And you're welcome another year. Are there any questions?
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. At the August 22nd board meeting, Mrs. Melissa Valerio will present a 6th grade camp review at next week's meeting. And also at next week's meeting, on your agenda will be to approve the 6th grade camp program and dates as listed on your agenda. We will also be approving the marching band trip for the next school year, April 4th to the 8th, 2018, will be an agenda item. They're going to Louisiana to New Orleans. We will also be approving the purchase or lease of 2 replacement driver's education vehicles and approve an NHS Human Services Agreement and ESY rates for the NHS school year located at Carbon Road in Greensboro. Also approving an NHS Human Services Agreement and ESY rates for the NHS school in Latrobe. We will be approving a Presley Ridge Day School Autism Contractual Agreement for 2 students from June 28, 2017 through August 2nd, 2017. These are all agenda items. Also on the agenda will be to approve a Bearcat BEST, which stands for Building Excellence Through Skills Training Transition Program, will be an agenda item for your approval. And also to approve the St. Vincent College prevention projects for the next school year, and approve a Pennsylvania Educators Clearinghouse contract of service for the 2017-18 school year. And the grant that is listed last, there is the grant that Mrs. Schweiger talked about, the one we got through Sutter from the school district, the $40,000. And the next curriculum committee meeting will be Tuesday, September 19th, here in the CSC at 5:30 p.m.
If I can just clarify something quickly. The one resolution's been amended since the one you're looking at. It's set to purchase or lease 2 replacement driver's ed. What we're asking is for the board to authorize us to seek bids. So we'll just be seeking bids. We won't be making a recommendation at the meeting next week. We'll just ask you to allow us to go to bids for those 2 items.
Sorry, I forgot my reading glasses.
No, that's fine.
He's giving me. I'm done. Thank you very much.
It's already changed on the line. She did read it from the hard copy, so
Yeah. I said I can't see it today. I don't have glasses, so I have to read off of the hard copy, and it has been changed. I'm sorry. My fault.
Thank you. Next week, we will have the Treasury's report, payment of bills, and year-end budget transfers. And there will also be a presentation regarding gifts, grants, and donations. And let's see. keep skipping around. And we will approve the natural gas procurement.
Yes,
Contract with Direct Energy.
correct. Heat Tex Energy is recommending that we do some forward purchasing for the 2018 through the 2020 school year, lock in 35% of the natural gas requirements that we need for those years. Rates have dipped down once again, so they're continuing to monitor that. Just to give you an idea, currently we're paying $2.87 per decatherm this school year, and we are locking in $2.78, so it's a drop of about 9 cents per decatherm. But they'll continue to monitor the market, so we'll come back throughout the school year making a recommendation to lock in the remaining 65%.
Thank you. And we will also be approving our revised position panel for workers' compensation plan.
And the budget transfers and the approval of the revised physician manual for workers' comp are just annual sort of auditing and cleanup motions. So those are on there.
Great. And the next finance committee meeting will be Wednesday, September 6th at 10 a.m. at the Adams Building. Thank you.
Mrs. Elder. Conrad, would you like to take facilities operations today?
Yeah, thank you. We'll be approving change orders. And one's an addition and one's a deduction. I like the deduction a little bit higher. They're a lot higher. That's the second of the addition. And then we're going to approve trade service agreement extension. And also the facilities operation and planning committee meetings for Thursday, August 10th. And the LDS monthly project construction report will be given next week also. The next facilities and planning meeting will be held September 7th at 3 p.m. at the administration. And I have my glasses, but I still can't see.
Student activities and recreation. Agenda items will be approving the dental examiners. We will be awarding bids for winter sports equipment. And Mr. Mears, would you like to give us a storyline recap?
Yeah, it's preliminary. We did fine. The weather, we were a little bit worried that the fans seemed to follow them no matter what. We didn't have as many people as last year, but we did have close to 10,000, we figured. We're going to be able to help 18 programs with significant dollars. And there were some new things this year. The VIP section went over huge. I mean, 42 people have already reserved those seats for next year. If we have, I mean, that's how much they enjoyed it. So the Steelers helped us raise a lot of money. And for those, I'm sure you all know, they also came here to the high school so far twice. The first 2 days of camp, which was quite interesting. Friday night in a thunderstorm, and then Saturday they came back. And I want to thank all the administrators, everyone for helping. I mean, a lot of people in the community helped make that thing where we had a 17-team swim meet going on. So we lost 500 parking spaces before the day started. And we had to figure out where to put 4,500 fans, Steeler fans. So we took the gate off Rotary Field, parked the outfields full, DMJ Transportation shuttled the fans up in vans. I mean, at no charge. AJ Myers brought the team over to us with no charge. So we've had a lot of help in this too, but it worked. And hopefully this week stays nice and St. Vincent's good. Other than that, I mean, it was a great night. That night was really, really nice. How much we actually made it, I don't know. The bills are still being figured out and mailed in from generators and things like that type of thing. But I can tell, looking at it, that the kids are going to be okay. We're going to do it.
And there's a lot of work that goes into that, so.
Well,
just a little bit.
That's awesome.
Should be added to mark at 24 hours to prepare for the students to come. I saw him the night before, and he looked like he didn't know what to do, and he really pulled it off. Great job.
Thank you.
Great job.
And they give you very brief notice. All weather good.
Community relations, Dr. George.
Park and Rec meeting Thursday, August 17th at 4:30, municipal building. There was a very nice article in the paper about the link program. I think everybody saw it. It was in the Tribune Review. If anybody gets a newspaper anymore, that's a rare thing anymore. It was a very nice article and presented the school district very well. Very nice. The kids all sounded good, they all looked good. Nice ad for our school district.
Ms. Marlin, are you, Mrs. Spence?
Yes, attached to your agenda is a summary of the WIU board meeting minutes from the meeting on June the 27th. This year they did not meet in July, and our next meeting is next Tuesday, August the 22nd at 7 p.m. in the WIU board meeting.
EWCTC, joint operating committee, Mr. Music.
Thank you. The EWCTC Joint Operating Committee meeting minutes from June 28th are attached to your agenda. And the next Joint Operating Committee meeting tomorrow at 7 p.m. and that is at the EWCTC building.
Board policy, Mrs. Elder.
Yes, there will be a board policy committee meeting on Thursday, August 31st at 9 a.m. That's the end of my report.
Back to you for transportation.
Thank you. There will be 3 agenda items for next week. The first one being to approve the 2017-2018 school bus van drivers, and that's attached to your agenda. And the second is to approve the people transportation schedule for 2017-2018. And the third is to approve the individual transportation contracts as listed. That is it.
Thank you. The next technology committee meeting will be Tuesday, September 12th, 6 p.m. CSC. Superintendent's recommendations.
And as Dr. Tucker said, school will be starting on Monday, so we appreciate the board following through on the resolutions that are provided regarding staffing and personnel this evening. So I'd ask the board to move on resolution number 1, which is the resignations that are listed on our agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. Any questions? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes unanimously.
And I'd ask the board to move on resolution number 2, which is the approval of the support personnel classified appointments.
So moved.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. Any comments or questions? All those in favor, please say aye. Opposed? That passes unanimously.
I'd ask the board to move on resolution number 3, which is the approval of the support personnel classified appointments. These are personal care assistants.
So moved. Second. It's been moved and seconded. Any comments? All those in favor, please say aye. Opposed? That passes unanimously.
And I ask the board to move on resolution number 4, which is the approval of the professional personnel substitute teachers. As noted, there are 4 pages. This is an annual resolution. These aren't all new substitutes, but they are approved on an annual basis.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any questions? All those in favor, please say aye. All those opposed? That passes unanimously.
And I'd ask the board to move on resolution number 5, which is the granting of tenure to the 5 teachers that are listed.
So moved. Second.
Moved and seconded. Any comments? All those in favor, please say aye. Opposed? That passes unanimously.
And I'd ask the board to move on resolution number 6, which is another annual resolution to approve the security police for the 2017-18 school year.
So moved.
Second. Any comments or questions other than these are the same people we did last time? There's no new names on them. All those in favor, please say aye. Opposed? That passes unanimously.
And I'd ask the board to move on resolution number 7, which is the approval of the support personnel supplemental appointments.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any questions? All those in favor, please say aye. Opposed? And that passes unanimously.
And I'd ask the board to move on resolution number 8 for the 2 personnel that are listed there, Victoria Marr and Jessica Hartman, as AmeriCorps personnel for LES and Mountain View.
So moved.
Second. It's been moved and seconded. Any comments or questions? All those in favor, please say aye. Opposed?
And I'd ask the board to move on Resolution 9, which is the approval of the professional substitute rate. As noted, the rates have not changed from the 16-17 school year.
So moved. Any questions? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? And that passes unanimously.
Under other business, noted are all of the opening parent orientations and other programs, back to school nights. Please note those dates, as well as our board meetings. We do have our meeting next Tuesday, August 22nd, and we are hoping and believe that we will have more personnel to approve. We are looking for classroom assistants, as well as AmeriCorps, so if anybody knows anyone, please ask, and teaching assistants, please ask them to apply. So we will be doing that next week, and then our September meetings are also listed. We'd like to take a moment this evening to show you on our website the camera, the time-lapse camera, as we call it, that has been installed at the site. It is available on our website for anyone to utilize. Dr. Hines is going to show us how to get to it, so that if anyone is interested in seeing the project as it goes along, you can do so. I'll move on over there. Thank you. So if you start by accessing our district website at glsd.us, and you scroll down to the bottom half of our website, there's a shortcut section on the right-hand side. You want to find the one that says LES Building Project. And then again, scroll down past the header. What you're seeing when you first land on the page is just a live view of whatever happens to be occurring at the time. But if you click in the top left-hand corner of the picture to the menu button, you can go to the time-lapse option, and then you can click Watch Time-Lapse. And there's two ways you can watch the time-lapse. The one that comes up automatically is what they call the daily mode, and you can see that down here in the right-hand corner, and that just takes a single snapshot from every day that the camera's been in place. But the camera is actually taking a picture and storing it every 15 minutes. And so if you click where it says daily and you change it to what they call the condensed, then you'll see a more streamlined picture of the action as it goes through. And this is from the start. And every day you're going to see it build and build and build in terms of footage. So it's available on the website at any time. Obviously, you don't have to watch that whole thing. At the end, it would be nice to be able to see that piece, but you can view it at any time what's going on the site. And next month, there will be a report from the performance group as well as the architect on the update of LES.
I move for the adoption of resolution number 10, adjournment. Moved and seconded. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye.
Starting in probably November through February.